hopefully this this place I've been put onto now is going to let me deliver fish. It seems to be right out the back and beyond, so hopefully it's not got much pressure, but we'll see. Right, first observations of this place: it is crystal clear, full of airweed. This is very much like Boston lily ponds really. Got fish not so long ago, so I'm going to start off with a jig fly, just to go quietly across the area, see if anything happens. I'll just jump in with the big stuff and then realise I should have gone nice and quiet. Lots of drop-offs, edges, margins for the pike to sit in. It's not a massive lake, but it's big enough to have a good go at. Obvious thing is that water level is really down. Done the usual like Google Maps and that first, or images of the place, and looked to be lush with vegetation, and there's actually two pools. On my arrival there's the back end of an overflow that's just full of junk and burnt out stuff, and this looks a little bit sorry for itself, but to be fair, the water levels are down quite so much, I'm not surprised. This nature reserve is the water, or the reservoir itself, looks really healthy. The amount of nature around it, the amount of green stuff growing in it, that looks great, but I've not seen the sign of any fish yet. Oh, get in! Oh no, come out of that lot. Get in. Yes, first pike at a new venue, always good. Nice one, Fozzer, nice one. Right, because of the nature of this place, there's been so banky where I'm at the moment, slippy. I'm going to unhook the pike, give you a quick show, low to the ground. Because the water's down, there's loads of airweed on the floor, so it's really spongy. So the pike won't come to any harm if it were to slip out my hands, but really lively as well, so. Oh, lovely little jack. Right in the corner part of his mouth. Easy out. Try again. Lovely little minter. Only a couple of pounds. When you catch a fish on a new venue, it's always good. No leeches, so there is one or two. Yeah, we'll get him back. So to give you a bit of a toss, mate. Spot on. Like a kid in the playground here. There's loads of toys. I mean, there's so much weed to go at. Features and margins. I'd love a take on that little backdrop there underneath the water. Oh, something to have a go at that then. Oh yes, got him. Nice one. with the little jack. In the net, little beauty. Just nicked to the edge. Now he's got hold of my net. Keep him low down. Lovely little jack. Yeah, he's ready to go straight away. Lovely jubbly. Straight, he's buried himself right in that weed. Typically turn the camera off to save on a bit of power and I instantly get a take. Tiny little You're lucky something doesn't take you, mate. Oh, his tooth, he's that small I can't even get in his jaws at the minute. Get this fluff out your teeth. Perfect little torpedo. Gone. Gone, and I got some sticky gloves. So I forgot to take them off. Cast. The Freddie Boswell of jig flies up right now. Hopefully the water should just straighten it out because I've just tried my fingers and it's not working, so yeah, it's now aptly named Freddie Boswell. Yeah, water sorted it right. Fish on, get in. Oh. Another jack. Yeah, this is not the best place to be standing. In the net. I'm going to go arse over tit here. Oh. Try and keep the fish up and off as much as I can. if you've got the hook. Hopefully I can just nick this one out and get him back. Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, this is not going to bode well, I don't think. Oh. There he goes. Oh dear. Whew. Right guys, my GoPro's died now, so with all the me doing the start stops, it's killed the battery off really. So I've only got about 15-20 minutes left anyway, so I've got to get back on time today because it's both my daughter's school disco, so can't be late for that. Dad will be in the doghouse, so yeah. But to be fair, this week is, as you mostly know, Black Friday. So for anyone in retail, it's just a nightmare this week. So 6-day week this week, and it's going to be mental over the weekend. So I've needed today just to recharge, chill out, and yeah, and it's done it. I've come to a new venue recommended by one of the YouTuber subscribers, and he's spot on, to be fair. So Fozza, nice one, and thank you very much. I won't name the venue because it's not for me to do that. Anyone local that will have seen the video will know where it is, obviously, but I'm not going to name where it is because it's their waters, not mine. So to be fair, I've had 3 fish so far. I've missed 2, and I've seen loads of little jack pike as well. So it is stuffed full of pike, to be fair. It must be, and there's obviously 1 or 2 big girls in here as well. Getting eaten alive. So yeah, the good thing is I've seen, I think, 3 people today, and that's it. And they've mostly been walking dogs or just having a mooch around to look at the nature on the reservoir. One lad looks like he's pre-baiting, so it's not heavily fished. There are signs of fires. There's no fish bones. However, there was a frying pan spatula, so I do think maybe some foreign lads have found this little hidey hole. I don't know. I think the only downfall for this place is it's lost a lot of water. It looks to be down in places 3-4 foot easy. So, and even with that though, it's really deep, right in the middle of the reservoir. So I don't think how deep it is when it's full. But no. Once again, Fozza, thank you very much. It's been a lovely little fish, and you know, I've had some fish out on a new venue, which is always good. And it wasn't Bert that caught it. It was the jig fly all the way. Just the jig fly that's done the action, nothing else. So there you go. All good. Thank you very much. Catch you in a bit. Right guys, that's the end of my session. I've given it more or less 5 hours roughly at the venue, and really pleased to find somewhere different that holds pike. It's always nice to catch on a new venue and you've not fished it before and you can go by the word of somebody else. So once again, Fozza, thank you very much for putting me into that place. I will go back again at some point. I was going to divide today into two venues, a canal section not too far from there, which I've been put onto as well by somebody else, which is really kind. But today I was having enough fun at that place to stay there, to be honest. I was half expecting a much bigger fish to come out, if I'm honest. So like I said in the video, the water level was down a ridiculous amount by the looks of it. So I'm not sure what the cause of that is. I don't know if someone's capped off or blocked off a natural water supply somewhere, because there's a lot of water missing. But it is still a really deep water, even with so much water missing as well. So, and with me hobbling around on my knackered foot, there's a few places where I've nearly gone arse over tit down into the water. So luckily that didn't get caught on camera. So. And yeah, but I was blessed to catch a few little fish, and it's made my day. So, and the only lure that was doing the work was the jig fly. Tried 5 different other lures, nothing happened. A couple of times the jig fly ended up looking like Shrek's pubes or Freddie Boswell's hairstyle. Not sure which most, but